here, 3 different exercises. So what we'll do is we're gonna start with narrow grip standing pull downs. We're gonna do 4 sets of 10 of these. And basically what we're trying to do is just pinch, bring it to here and just pinch it. The muscles that are like right here, it's gonna help build these.
That's part of the V-taper.
Yeah, okay, so we got 4 sets of 10 of those. Then we're gonna come over here and we're just gonna do 1-arm rows. So try to keep your back as parallel as possible. Instead of like up, we're gonna bring it back. And we're gonna do 6 sets.
So almost like pull it towards the wall, not the ceiling.
Yep, 6 sets of 6. Then, the next one is we're gonna do 4 sets of 10, single dumbbell deadlift. So once you get done with the right, switch to the left, you're gonna do the same thing. See if we can get this workout done by 7 at the latest. Okay? Yep. So we're just pulling it back, trying to put emphasis on pinching the muscles in the back, put focus on it. Instead of just pulling, try to put some emphasis on the muscle that you're really trying to target. So what Jay's doing right here, try to go a little bit more parallel. Yep, and bring it back. There we go, just like that. 4, 5, 6, then we'll switch arms. Try to stay as parallel as possible when we do these. Yeah. 6. Come on, good job.
And we're rocking over here.
There we go.
We don't stop. One more.
Yeah, the funny thing is that most of the workouts that I do will be single, like an individual muscle group that I'm gonna try to work 1 day a week.
Yeah.
So if we work back really, really hard, you let that rest. You know, most people are gonna think, how do you really gain muscle? You're gonna gain muscle through the tension that you give it and the rest that you give it. So you gotta, in order for your muscles to grow, you gotta give it rest.
Gains.
What happens is that when you're working out these muscles, your muscle fibers tear. And so what you're doing is you're stretching the muscle fibers, while at the exact same time while you're resting them, you're allowing them to get tight again and get bigger. So now we're gonna do full range, seated row.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna do drop sets. Basically where we don't stay at a consistent 15, we don't stay at a consistent 12, we don't stay at a consistent 10. We're gonna go 15, 12, 10, 6. As we go down, we inverse the weight.
Sure.
So we drop the rep count, we increase the weight count as we go down. We're gonna circuit this with Supermans and hyperextension. Feel that right there. Yeah, he says yeah. You can do weight or no weight, right? Weight or no weight on that. Hyperextensions and the Supermans are really gonna help stretch your back. Here we go. Push yourself. Don't pace yourself. Let's go.
Push, don't pace.
Focus on your breathing at the exact same time. Breathing out when you're letting it go. Breathe in when you bring it in.
Wide grip.
Yep, try to make the elbows go even wider. There you go, yep.
Oh, I got you.
There you go. How you doing, Josh?
Oh, yeah.
So when you see a giant trying to do hyperextensions.
Let's rock and roll.
Yep. You got it. Boom, 15, let's go. hard. I just think to myself, I'm running away from the old me to get to the new me. When you avoid the pain, you avoid the strength that's needed to get to the next battle. You gotta look at pain differently, and you attack it, you pull in the strength. When you avoid it, you're just gonna attract weakness. Get rid of the weakness by attacking the pain. Let's go.
I'm running away from the old me. Maybe we alternate how high up we keep our legs to work different parts of the abs. So for the next set, knees were up and feet crossed. Last one, so this time, same thing, but lower the knees a few degrees into it. So you hit the low abs. Those are the hard, those are the problem abs, the low abs. Those are the abs that I think we all in life. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So we're back there. So now see, remember how they were here? Now we lower them, boom, here. Same thing. 30. Oh, there we go. You know what I mean? Just to give it the. So
Gotta look at pain.
Try to keep that low back
differently.
Pushed against the ground.
Let's go. That's a wrap.
Okay.
Think about that. It's
That was an
still
intensive 40 minutes.
Yeah. It's 6:53 right now. 1 in the morning. As we were talking about self-awareness, there are some mornings where you'll wake up and you'll feel just like you got hit by a truck.
Yeah.
What a lot of people don't think about though is that, but a lot of it
I
has.
didn't think he was gonna show today. I'll be honest. I was like, oh, he ain't gonna show. I was like, okay, show, okay.
Listen, a lot of it has to do with like
Okay.
what are you doing like to like go on the descent so your body can be at rest. What some people do is they'll eat right before they go to bed, which isn't a problem as long as it's easy digesting food.
So something that you're
Something like egg whites.
Yeah.
Something like a whey protein shake. It's easily digestible. But if you're eating something heavy, like
chicken
something
wings?
heavy, carbs, anything that's like
Mac and cheese.
anything, mac and cheese, pizza, stuff like that. What's happening is your mind's trying to be at rest from the day, but your body is trying to work because it's trying to metabolize and break down all the
that
food.
shit.
So what's happening is like your mind's gonna be at rest, but you're gonna wake up feeling like you got hit by a truck because your body's been working all night.
As far as like carbs, low on the carbs at the end of the day.
Yes.
Like the most carbs at the beginning of the day, and as the day goes on, you slowly kind of cycle out carbs. By the time that last meal comes, most of the carbs should come from the veggies, right? Like it shouldn't come from the. That's what I learned today or
Yeah, don't be
yesterday
eating
morning.
fruit right before you go to bed.
And don't eat fruit before you go
Fruit
to
has
bed.
sugar, sugar stores fat. So if you're gonna eat sugar and stuff like that, you know, you can
Does this mean I gotta cut out dessert? I'm a huge
just eat
dessert.
it at a different time.
I'm a huge dessert guy.
Yeah, eat it at a different time.
I'm just not gonna lie, I'm a huge dessert guy, and that's a staple of my diet, which is why being slightly chubby is a staple of my life. And I feel like in order to change this, I'm gonna have to give up dessert, and I have an emotional attachment to dessert. I don't know where that comes from, what sort of childhood trauma I hide in these cakes and cookies, but there's something wrong, and it needs to stop. I'll figure it out.